Hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I'm shuffling these cards very well. If any fall out, fly out, turn over, I'm putting them back in the deck until I change up my shuffle to allow the cards to come out. They're very slippery. I do lose control of them sometimes, as those of you who watch my channel already know, like right there. And this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. You can take from the reading what does resonate, or you can think about a private reading, which if you just shoot me an email, we can get started. It's a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading for Aries. For Aries. Okay, here we go for Aries. Please give us the cards we need for Aries, universe. What do they need to know? What's happening? What's going on? What is coming in? This is for Aries, universe. Wow. This is for Aries. Okay, let's see what we have. We have quite a few. So I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. The overall energy of your reading is the Seven of Wands. Everybody's got an opinion, but you know what? You have a mind of your own, so you're going to decide what to do here with that Seven of Wands. I have one extra card, but I will read it. Okay, so Aries, pull my sleeves up a little. The Seven of Wands. This is surrounding your entire reading. So see all those wands coming up? It's about fresh starts, new beginnings, but it's like everybody has an opinion. These are people who love and care about you. I mean, they're all like, well, you should go do this, or you should do it this way, or that way, or go here, or go there, or whatever it might be. But you have a wand of your own, so you're going to fish through these ideas, and you're going to decide how you want to move forward. So you want to move forward, but you're a little protected, and you are trying to be careful in making your decisions and doing that. Up in your highest energy, I have the Strength card. This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is in your highest energy. What this card means is that you will find the strength and courage to do what it is you know you need to do. Well, didn't I just say you'll make up your own mind? Well, you're going to. And it's going to take a little bit of courage with this Strength card coming out, and strength to do what you know you need to do. I have the Page of Pentacles next to the Strength card and right above the Seven of Wands. So the Page of Pentacles, this tells me you do have a pentacle. It's like security, stability, groundedness. You're committable, you're available. But this pentacle is like burning a hole in your pocket. So you really want to be able to hand it to somebody, but you want to hand it to the right somebody. And this is where these decisions come in. And this part about being strong and having courage to make and follow your intuition as far as which direction you should go. I have the Ace of Swords next to the Page of Pentacles. So truth and clarity is going to mean a whole lot to you. Look at this is the Ace, very powerful. Look at all the light it brings in. This is truth, clarity through conversation, honesty, conversations, like I say. So, you know, this is going to be very important in order for you to figure out who to hand your pentacle out to. I have the Tower under the Strength card and next to the Seven of Wands, and I feel like this is what you're trying to avoid. I think you've been through Tower moments. And, you know, you see things clearly for how they were, And I think you're just trying to be careful not to repeat. No repeats here that you don't, for you. You don't want to make the same mistake over again. Well, that is going to take strength and courage from you. I have the Hangman next to the Seven of Wands and under the Ace of Swords. So the Hangman, this is spending time alone in being enlightened. Look at how enlightened you're becoming here. So, yeah, you're not just spending time alone with an empty mind. You're allowing yourself to be enlightened by the universe. And this is part of your decision-making process, part of your truth and your clarity that comes to you. This is really going to be helpful for you in moving forward. Very spiritual card. I have the King of Cups under the Tower card and next to the Nine of Cups. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And by the way, all the kings and queens are very mature in their thinking, and all the cards are male or female. So the King of Cups here, this is your energy. You have this huge cup of love. You have a pentacle. You have what it takes to offer someone if the right someone should come along, and I think that's what you're waiting for. So you're holding the cup close. You will figure this out. I mean, it's like you pulled it back. You had a tower moment. You had this huge cup of love you want to offer, but now you're holding it close, and you're trying to decide what you want to do with it. The Nine of Cups is below the Seven of Wands and next to the King of Cups. I mean, this is knowing that you have all this love. You know that you have a lot to offer somebody, but know that you have all these cups. They're just dancing around you. You know, you have a lot of people who love and care about you, too, with this card here. And it is also under the Seven of Wands. So those are people who love and care about you, who are trying to give you advice on moving forward. You are surrounded by love, even though you're looking for, that particular love to hand your cup to, that you can, and also your pentacle to. I have the Three of Cups, next to the Nine of Cups and under the Hanged Man. So there's some kind of enlightenment going on here. You're having a reunion with somebody who really does love you and care about you, if this is your reading, okay? So it looks like a happy reunion coming in. It looks like these are two cups being poured into one, It's a beautiful card, and there's a lot of celebration involved here. Let's keep reading. Let's see if we can find out more information about what is happening, Aries, in your life. For Aries. Oh my goodness. You definitely have a soulmate coming in. I have the King of Swords next to the Ace of Swords. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So one of those might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading, but this is your energy. You are thinking maturely. You have your sword out in self-protection next to the Ace of Swords. You have a lot of truth and clarity, and you are really trying to be determined on not choosing like the wrong cup, not choosing the wrong person to hand your cup of love out to. So you're pretty guarded. You're on guard, and that's good. You need to be on guard because you do not want any repeats. You do not want more tower moments. I have the Nine of Swords you're on guard about, the heavy burden. You know the heavy burden, if you think about it, when you get into the wrong relationship. It weighs heavy. And you always think it's a fresh start, new beginning, but it just turns out to be a burden. So, I also have the Five of Wands next to the Nine of Wands. You're going back and forth in your head about something. You're struggling with your thoughts about, fresh starts, new beginnings, again with these wands. It's next to the Nine of Wands. It's like, oh my goodness, you might have somebody in mind. And if you do, you're going back and forth like, is this the right person to move forward with or not? Am I doing a repeat or not? Am I going to end up in a big burden situation or not? So you are struggling with your thoughts right now about this whole moving forward thing. I have the Four of Pentacles under the King of Swords and next to the Hanged Man. Yes, you have pentacles. But this is saying, and the Hanged Man, you've been enlightened and you're on guard about hanging on to those pentacles until you're darn sure that that is the route you want to go, okay? Take your time. Next to the Four of Pentacles is the Six of Swords. You don't want to end up in a big burden again in a relationship. Take your time. Pick up those swords of truth and of clarity here in order to move towards the light. This is what's going to help you decide who to hand your cup of love to, who to hand your pentacle to. So you are doing that. You might feel stuck, but you are moving, okay? You're pushing the boat with a pole, so it's kind of slow moving energy, but you're doing it. And here you are with the Five of Swords right next to the Six of Swords and under the Five of Wands. You are picking up those swords of truth and clarity. And in the meantime, it's allowing you to let an old energy fade off into the distance, which is going to be really good for you. But like I say, you got your truth, you got your clarity, you know what happened, what's gone down, you know how you felt. There's a lot to think about, and you are up in your head about this. But you're letting this other energy go by seeing things clearly. But looky here, I have the Queen of Cups under the Four of Pentacles and next to the Three of Cups. Water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer might be strong in someone's chart here. But the energy is what is the big thing. The energy. This is a soulmate connection, okay? It looks like a reunion here with a soulmate that you have a lot of questions about. There's a lot of answers in that cup. You have a lot of questions about this reunion. I think you still have love for somebody here. It's under the Four of Pentacles. It's saying hang on to those pentacles. Do not hand out those pentacles as of yet. And if somebody wants to borrow money, don't lend any money to anybody. You might not get it back. And being that the Queen of Cups is like between the Death card and the Three of Cups, I have a feeling, and you are picking up all these swords and you are moving forward. This might be who you're moving forward from. Because you've gone through a transformation and you're still going through it. It's under the Six of Swords. So, you know, you had your mind on someone here. They could have been a water sign, maybe. But the thing is whoever this is, they might want a reunion, but I don't see you handing your cup of love out to them. With these Nine of Cups dancing around you. This was a soulmate. We all have lots of soulmates out there. The Death card. This is the end of the old. So I'm saying it's the end of this reunion thing that's been going on. Or somebody wants to have a reunion here that is a soulmate. And you're putting an end to it. You're ready to move forward. And you've had tower moments with this person. And you're transforming, you're looking at things differently because you are getting a lot of truth and a lot of clarity. It's all about the sword. But this is like ringing out the old year, ringing in the new year, okay? So this allows the light to start to shine through those dark clouds. It's the card for Scorpio, by the way, so Scorpio might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. Follow your intuition. You know, you may not realize this, but there's the moon, for one thing, and it's enlightening you. We already know you're being enlightened by a spiritual energy. And it is enlightening you that, hey, listen to your heart, your head, your gut. Pay attention to your feelings. Pay attention to what your warning signs are, your red flags, green flags. Pay attention to what your mind is saying. And trust and believe in what yourself is telling you. Because you have a lot of answers right there within you. And it's under the Five of Swords. You picked up so much truth and clarity. This bottom line Here looks like somebody that you've kind of let go, a soulmate, and that they try to come back in, and you're just hanging on to your cups of love, and you're going through this transformation. You're moving forward from that soulmate. I think you are following your intuition. I think you are paying attention, but this is like a reminder to keep doing that. Keep doing that. Take your time. I have the Knight of Pentacles here. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck. But, you know, it may, sometimes this card stands for something feeling like it's slower than it really is, because time is relevant, you know. But this horse is bringing a pentacle. I think there is someone who is meandering their way towards you with the pentacle. And I mean meandering. Like, they will come in when the timing is right. So hold out, hold on, trust and believe in yourself. I'm going to take out a word from your guardian angels and spirit guides. Let's see what they have to say. They have a message for you. This may or may not have to do with this reading, but we will find out. We will definitely find out here. Oh, and there it is, right there. Get my glasses. So this is the Three of Thought. I'm going to read it to you. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you will be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need. Remember, I just said take your time to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. Wow, if that isn't good advice, I don't know what that is. That is awesome advice, especially for this reading from your guardian angels and spirit guides. So Aries, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. I want to thank my guardian angels and my spirit guides for helping me deliver you this message.